Say though, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy G Tactical Jody, and we back with another video, man. Hey, I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, man. So, hey, we gonna kick it off with some new. So, in front of me, as y'all can see, is my Glock 45. Now, I know y'all probably haven't seen it in this configuration on a video, but I've been running it like this, minus the trigger, for a minute now. But yeah, new addition to the family in this Glock 45 is the Timney trigger. I had to go ahead and get the Timney, man. I was searching the web looking for a trigger, and I was looking over reviews of Johnny Glock's triggers. I was looking over Superior triggers, tactical pontoon triggers, and just like everything, man. But I ended up landing on the Timney just because I feel like the Timney has a longer track record than all the other up and coming triggers that's coming out right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and not only that, I heard some bad reviews about some of these other triggers, specifically like the Johnny Glocks. I seen a Johnny Glock fail on a couple videos of my favorite YouTubers. I seen a Johnny Glock fail. So I was like, dang. And I ain't gonna lie, that was my first choice. I really wanted the Johnny Glock trigger, one of his triggers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it can't be failing, man. I seen some videos of Timney failing too, but there was also having videos of how to aid that. So that's what I'm gonna go over a little bit in this video too. So when you install the Timney trigger, at least on a Gen 5, I don't know about the Gen 3 and 4, because they do sell Gen 3 and 4. But when you install this on a Gen 5, it has, I think it was reset issues. It wasn't trigger freeze, or I can't remember. I think it was reset issues though. But anyway, how you get this trigger to run the right way, and just to get the most performance out of this trigger, is to ditch any other connector that you install this with, and go ahead and install this trigger with a Glock factory connector, not a dot connector, not no 3.5 connector. You want to install this with a standard Gen 3 connector, Gen 3 Glock connector, or even a plus connector. You know what I'm saying? Even a plus connector. I think the plus connector is a 7 or 8 pound. It gives you a 7 or 8 pound pull. But yeah, one of those two connectors with this trigger, and it gives you a real good trigger press. Feels real nice. It feels real nice. It actually feels on par. It feels on par. It feels a little different because it's the system that Timney uses, like a pre-cocked. It's like half cocked, I think. Yeah, like half cocked. I don't know if it's fully cocked or half cocked, but it's, yeah, the striker is like half cocked. So it gives the trigger, it gives the break a different feel. But yeah, this is on par with the infamous P10C. And everybody know, if you got a CZ P10 series, you know the triggers on these out the box is just everything you could ask for. You know what I'm saying? These are just like, these is hella good triggers, man. I can't say enough good things about the P10C. But yeah, the Timney, with the modifications I just told y'all, will give it a similar pull to a P10C, in my opinion. But yeah, that's that on that. But yeah, that's my Glock 45. You know what I'm saying? We got the Gideon Omega up top. I love these dots, man. I love these dots. Wouldn't recommend them for home defense or self-defense, EDC or nothing like that. But for range use, this is a real good dot, man. For real. Competition, yeah, this is a real good dot. And I explained why in one of my last video. I think my last video I explained why. So if y'all want to know why, y'all go ahead and watch my last video. But yeah, man, I got the Talon Pro grips on here. Talon Pro grips. This slide came from AIM Surplus. This is the W3 slide. They got two versions of the W3 slide. This one, it be sold out a lot of the time, so you gotta really look on their website if you want to find this slide. I see a lot of slides out here that have similar cuts to this for real, but they charging $100, $150, $200 more than AIM Surplus, and they're literally like the same cuts, bro. So if you want to slide like this, go to AIM Surplus. Don't, man, I'm not trying to shit on no other companies, but like them other companies be charging too much for a slide, bro. And it be the same steel. They using the same steel. That's what I don't get. That's crazy to me. But yeah, man, I'm running this is a copycat of a Zev magwell. I found it on eBay, but it looked just like the Zev magwell, and it fits perfect, locks up perfect, ain't nothing. I'm running the Strike Industries +5 base plates. You know what I'm saying? Got no rounds in here right now. This is just a range toy for right now. For my home defense, I'm running my Shadow Systems, and for my EDC, I'm running my Glock 48. So yeah, this is just for range use, you know. I got the standard Glock sights on there. Might do suppressor height later, but for right now, I don't got money for all that. But yeah, now that we got that out the way, that's the Glock 45. I want to show y'all the new addition to the family, the new addition. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now I went into the store for another Glock 45 because I didn't have no OEM Glock slides. And every time I was on YouTube or anywhere and I seen people like with their collection, with their factory Glocks, I felt like I was missing out, bro. So I needed me another factory Glock. I needed it. I was looking for a 45. Went into my local gun store. They ain't had no 45. So I got the next best thing. Yes, sir. Y'all see here right there. I grabbed that 47, man. And this thing, ooh, this thing feel good. I haven't shot this yet. I just got it not too long ago. I haven't took this to the range yet. But man, I'm already loving it. Like, I already did a little bit to it. I polished up the trigger components. I got the same. Everything is OEM in here. Usually I'll throw an Overwatch Precision Minus connector in with everything, but the dot connector, I'm finding out the dot connector with a nice polish feels good. It really do feel good. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel, the break is not as light as a Overwatch Precision Minus connector, but it's like right, they neck and neck. This is definitely just a little bit heavier though. Maybe like a half to a quarter of a pound heavier. But yeah, this feels good. Like for a duty trigger, a polished up Gen 5, oh yeah, it's the business. But yeah, man, I had to grab the 47. I got the fake Surefire on here, you know. And somebody was on my head because I was telling them, like, I don't need no light, you feel me? I'm not no cop. I'm not no, you feel me? This ain't my home defense. I be getting these fake Surefires. And I was telling them, yeah, I use them as muzzle weights. Like, I use them to weigh the muzzle down. And he was like, bro, they don't weigh the muzzle down. There's no weight on the fake lights and this and that. And he wasn't lying that these fake AliExpress Surefires, they is way lighter than the real thing. But they have tungsten batteries that you can buy. Now, don't get me wrong, they might not be real batteries. I don't think they're real batteries, but they're tungsten weights that's the same size as the batteries that go inside of most of these weapon lights. You can get them tungsten weights, and for two of them, it's like $80. This light was $30. So $110, and I can weigh the muzzle down just like that. And what, $110? So I'm saving like $200 to weigh the muzzle down, you hear me? And that's what I was looking to do. So at the end of the day, I'm still satisfied, you feel me? But yeah, I got the chop back strap on here, beaver tail, you know, gotta have that extra length of pull. I love how this feel right here, man, with the chopped beaver tail on there on the Glocks. The trigger reach is perfect. It just, man, that shit feels bomb. I'm finding out about myself though. I don't like a lot of these new guns, and everybody else that's coming out with these EDC guns, and even they full size guns. Seems like everybody in the striker fire game is trying to do, like, they want everything to be slim. So I'm for, like, the new Ruger RXM. I went to the store when I was going to pick this up, and I wanted to hold it because I was wondering, is it as thick as a P80? Is the length of pull the same as a P80? You know what I'm saying? If so, I was gonna grab one of those too. But when I held it in my hand, the length of pull from here to here, it was thinner than a P80, and that turned me off. Like, a lot of these guns, bro, they be thinner, and it's weird to me. But I understand they trying to, you know what I mean, get out that market, that EDC market. But even when they come out with these full size guns, they be skinnier, and I don't like that. Like, that's one reason I love Glocks, because I like that bulkiness. Like, it has the length of pull feels thick from here to here. You know what I'm saying? It feels thick, especially when you add the back strap. The P80, it feels thick, you know, compared to like the P10C. And you will have to hold this to really understand. You might not be able to see it on camera, but from here to here, the P10C is probably like the thinnest length of pull that I have on any of my handguns. Like, this is thin from here to here. But the way they did their ergonomics, just it feels bomb though. It feels bomb. It feels your hand like no other, for real. But yeah, it's like thin. Everybody else is like way thinner. Even like my Shadow Systems, it feels like it's thinner. Now, the Dagger, they didn't do that. They kept it nice and thick. You can see, I don't know if you can see or if you could tell, but man, the Dagger, they did it right. They got palm swells, plus it's thick from here to here. And they got the Glock hump. Well, it's not exactly like the Glock, you know what I'm saying? But, and they got the hump on the bottom, you know what I'm saying? So it just fills your hand. See, I like bulky, girthy guns, you feel me, like that. So the Dagger, they did their thing. But yeah, that's why I don't think I'm gonna end up picking up no Smith & Wesson, because they like thin to me. Like, they like pancakes to me. Smith & Wesson guns, it's crazy. When I held a shield for the first time, I was like, damn, this thing is like, how's somebody gonna shoot this? It's so tiny. Like, then when I shot a full size M&P, it was the same thing. From here to here, them Smith & Wessons feel hella thin. It's weird. That shit is weird to me. I'm sorry. It's weird. It feel weird in my hand. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to my girthy guns, man. But yeah, I'm gonna have to hit y'all when we update on the Glock 47. I got a Mariglow sight on here. I was trying to put the front sight on, but the sight broke off when I was screwing it in. The screw broke off into the front sight. And that happened to me a lot of times with a Mariglow sights, bro. I don't want to say a Mariglow sights is trash, but I think just the screws that they use is trash, bro. They need a harder steel for them screws, because I done already did that to 3 different Mariglows, and I still got my sights, but I don't even think a gunsmith could take the screw out of the front sight like that. If they can, maybe, I don't know, maybe I should ask, but I feel like that's something like tedious. I don't think they could do that, bro. But yeah, now I gotta wait to give me a new front sight for this. I already got a dot. I got a Holosun for this, but I need a RMR plate, so gotta wait till I get me a RMR plate. I might throw the Holosun on this. I'm thinking throw the Holosun on here. It's just a 407, no, a 507 or a 407C. I might throw the 407C on the 45, and then take this Gideon off and throw the Gideon on here. But yeah, man, that's what we doing with the 47. You know what I'm saying? It was good to talk to y'all again. I ain't seen y'all in a minute, man. Keep tuning in. We back, baby. We back. Hey, till next time, though, y'all be good out there.